Jack Mallers, co-founder and CEO of 21 Capital, which listed at the NYSE in December, sat down with Ashley Mastronardi to talk about what makes this space stand out. Let's take a listen.
We think Bitcoin is the greatest tool and vehicle ever invented to advance the human story. And it sounds insane. I fundamentally believe that. Listen, money is our time and energy in an abstracted form. You go to work, you commute, you make sacrifices, you do stuff your boss tells you even though you don't want to do it. In exchange for that, you get money, right? And you use the money to both save the value that you've created for those around you, and then to later exchange for the things you need, like food and rent and vacation and to get married. It's so critical to a functioning society. And we feel the money is fundamentally broken. And our mission is, if we can fix the money, we feel like we can fix the world. We think we can solve half the world's hardest problems. And so we think Bitcoin is the best vehicle to affect that change. And we're a company focused solely on making sure its adoption and its growth and its utility is seen in society. And again, we felt like that was missing in the market. Satoshi Nakamoto and Bitcoin started this really novel idea that we could have better money that served the people. And we didn't see many companies both advancing that very specific idea, focus on Bitcoin, and giving shareholders and investors an ability to participate in that specific idea without crypto and other distractions, or, treasury companies with, too much leverage.
And why do you think it's Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is money. An Ethereum, a Dogecoin, a Solana, a Pinkcoin, Jackcoin, NYSE those aren't money. These are technologies. I think Ethereum and Solana is closer to an Amazon or a Tesla. There's DeFi, there's NFT, there's use cases. It's faster, it's this or that. Bitcoin, very simply put, is competing for how we all save our wealth, save our effort, save our labor. And so in our opinion, that's a $200 to $500 trillion market. Humans have created an immense amount of value by going out and doing productive things in the world, and they need a way to save that value. And so Bitcoin uniquely is competing against US debt, currencies, gold. It's not competing against Amazon, Apple. And so although it's massive and it's big, we think it could be 100 times bigger. And that's why, we're focused, we see the forest through the trees. We think of the other crypto opportunities as interesting, near-term tech plays, where we see Bitcoin as a monumental shift in how humans coordinate and exchange value.
When we sat down, you told me I can ask you anything.
Yes.
How important is transparency to your mission?
It's critical. Listen, I think the capital markets will get to know me as a public company officer as different as well. I'm young, but we're also brash, and we're not afraid, and we're passionate, and we're convicted. And part of that is we're overly transparent, because we think that the world is starved of transparency, of honesty. Nobody wants another politician. Nobody wants another older corporate suit in a blue suit in brown sneakers telling you what everyone wants to hear. They want transparency. They want relatability. They want authenticity. They want change. They want real. And that's in part what we're bringing. Bitcoin allows us to deliver financial products and a business that's far more transparent than anything the legacy markets have ever seen. And we lean into that because we believe the world has been truly starved of what Bitcoin brings. And so we feel it's part of our responsibility as being a Bitcoin company to lean into those properties and give the world what we think it wants.
Is this Bitcoin for everyone?
Yes, Bitcoin is for everyone. Absolutely. And hopefully 21 can be proof that anyone that wants to make use of it can find an immense amount of value in Bitcoin.